Cardinality. The number of times an entity of an entity set participates in a relationship set is known as cardinality. Cardinality can be of different types. A. One-to-one relationship. When only one instance of an entity is associated with the relationship, then it is known as one-to-one relationship. For example, a female can marry to one male, and a male can marry to one female. B. One-to-many relationship. When only one instance of the entity on the left, and more than one instance of an entity on the right associates with the relationship, then this is known as a one-to-many relationship. For example, scientist can invent many inventions, but the invention is done by the only specific scientist. C. Many-to-one relationship. When more than one instance of the entity on the left, and only one instance of an entity on the right associates with the relationship, then it is known as a many-to-one relationship. For example, student enrolls for only one course, but a course can have many students. D. Many-to-many relationship. When more than one instance of the entity on the left, and more than one instance of an entity on the right associates with the relationship, then it is known as a many-to-many relationship. For example, employee can assign by many projects and project can have many employees. Constraints in DBMS. Relational constraints are the restrictions imposed on the database contents and operations. They ensure the correctness of data in the database. Types of constraints in DBMS. 1. Domain constraint. It defines the domain or set of values for an attribute. It specifies that the value taken by the attribute must be the atomic value from its domain. 2. Tuple uniqueness constraint. Tuple uniqueness constraint specifies that all the tuples must be necessarily unique in any relation. 3. Key constraint. It specifies that in any relation all the values of primary key must be unique. The value of primary key must not be null. 4. Entity integrity constraint. Entity integrity constraint specifies that no attribute of primary key must contain a null value in any relation. This is because the presence of null value in the primary key violates the uniqueness property. 5. Referential integrity constraint. This constraint is enforced when a foreign key references the primary key of a relation. It specifies that all the values taken by the foreign key must either be available in the relation of the primary key or be null.